Welcome to day 2 of Leagues 4, everybody. We're picking up right where we left off, just burning some willow logs. Drano Village is still on fire, as you can see, and here is the plan for the day. First of all, I need to upgrade my mage gear. That's going to be Mystics, so I need to get 66 mage and go to the Wizards Guild. We're also going to knock out a few of the easy tasks that I missed yesterday, get up some of these lower skills like herb lore and range, and potentially farming. Farming's going to be a bit of a weird one in the early game. And as well, there's been a method for prayer discovered. I say discovered, it's come to light, for me at least. So we're going to take a look at that and see if we can get prayer up a bit as well. First of all, though, we're going to need some money, so you know that means we're coming to the gem trader. And there's level 80 crafting, another hard task, and I'm going to leave it there. That's a crazy amount of money. We made more than enough for what we need. And there's level 66 magic, which is enough to enter the magic guild. I'm currently trying to get enough tasks to get up to the next relic tier, as it'll get us some boosted experience as well. Time to say goodbye to our cat for 200 death runes. Another 40 points for casting a death blast spell. Fantastic. It's all been perfectly set up so that when I walk into the Magic Guild, I will unlock my next tier of relic. Fantastic. So real quick, let's buy our Mystic and then let's look at that relic. Alright guys, this has probably been the hardest decision I've had to make so far. Infernal Gathering, don't get me wrong, it sounds great and especially going to be helpful for people who are going for total level. However, not for me. The real decision was between Bloodthirsty and Treasure Seeker. Now, Bloodthirsty sounds like a lot of fun, a lot of superior Slayer creatures, and that means a lot of easy money, a lot of great loot. There's definitely something there to consider. However, Treasure Seeker, there are so many tasks associated with clues, and in combination with Globetrotter, I'm going to be able to absolutely rocket through all of the clues I get. Getting a 1 in 15 chance of a clue scroll from anything that can drop them, and 10 times more geodes, nest bottles, that sounds fantastic. This really was a hard decision. I think I understand why they didn't want Bloodthirsty to have the choose your own Slayer task, but that would have been what pushed it over the edge for me. Since it doesn't, I'm going Treasure Seeker. I'm looking forward to doing some clues. I barely did any in the first Trailblazer, so I'm really excited to get this going. With our mage gear upgraded and a new relic unlocked, we were ready to start boosting our total levels. But let's not forget the essence of the game. It's about the tasks.
Yeah, let's go. I'ma make a couple stacks, do exactly what I want to. Mix a couple tracks, get a lady that I'm drawn to. Turn up to the max, get it faded till I'm gone, dude. I do what I want, couldn't stop me if you wanted to. I just work hard, yeah, harder than the rest. Some people say I'm lucky, others saying that I'm blessed. But I keep my head down, cause I crave progress. You ain't never gonna stop me, cause it's my conquest. And I'm never gonna rest, yeah. And y'all don't know that I'm a soldier. I always felt like I'm alone, yeah. When everybody thinks they know, yeah. And y'all don't even know I own, yeah. And now I'm ready taking over, cause every day I'm getting closer. Just look at everything I'll show ya. And now I'm ready, I'ma blow up. Yeah. To the point I throw up. And if you cross me, it was good to know ya. I'm impatient, I don't ever slow up. I stay young, no, I never grow up. I keep working to the point I throw up. And if you cross me, it was good to you know ya. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I'm not the type to take no for an answer. I don't deal with people that are like a cancer. No, instead I hang with the people that enhance ya. And I'm not the type to give out second chances. I just wanna work on my own for myself.
I felt that I was running a little low on cash, so we're back at the gem trader, and that is level 90 crafting and our first elite task. I feel a lot better about doing some of these longer level tasks now that I have that 12 times multiplier. And speaking of 12 times multiplier, next up let's go get rid of some of these low level skills and this antique lamp. We're not quite done with the gem trader just yet though, as we have a load of these extra emeralds to sell. So it looks like I can't actually do Soul Wars, which was going to be the prayer method, with this antique lamp in my inventory. So I'm just going to knock out 30 real quick. Thankfully I have a Slayer task for Moss Giants, which drop big bones, so it shouldn't take too long. While I've been here, I've only killed a few so far. I've gotten the Mossy Key, which is going to be great because there's a task to kill Bryophyta. And as well, I've gotten a Longbone, which might be useful. I think I can get to Dorgish Khan with my regions, but we'll see. It's definitely an interesting drop. Oh, and there's total level 1000, as well as another Mossy Key. Great stuff. And there it is, level 30 prayer, something we've been waiting a long time for. Let's drop this lamp on it. That'll immediately give us 30k XP, jumping us up to 41. Fantastic. We're only 2 levels off Protect from Melee, which I do believe is a task as well, so looking forward to that. So before we go to Soul Wars, let's upgrade the staff into an Ancient Staff. This is going to let us get some really great damage with Ancient Magics, and we're starting to look like a bit of a unit. Yeah, it's Mystics, but you know, for day 2, I'm feeling really good about our progress. Okay, so Soul Wars was pretty fun. We did lose the game, however, we still got 135 zeal, and I feel like that's going to be a nice chunk of experience, so confirm that. And let's just spend this all and see kind of where we go. Yeah, so that was some great prayer XP. This is definitely going to be a potential method. Obviously, getting up to that higher multiplier is going to be important, but just having Protect from Melee unlocked is going to be fantastic because that's a task right there. So I finished up 60 attack at Goblins of all places, as I wanted to see what these scroll box drop rates were like. Obviously 1 in 15, but yeah, they are coming crazy fast, so we'll definitely be doing some clues soon. And with 60 attack, this is going to be a bit of a hefty investment. However, I do think it's worth it because it is 3 tasks. Nope, just 2 tasks. Equip a dragon scimitar and equip a dragon weapon. And that's a task for finally winning a game of Soul Wars. That was a really fun game. We actually kind of decimated the other team, but super fun nonetheless, and a huge zeal reward from that 300. Jesus, absolutely huge XP drop and a medium task. So with prayer dealt with, we are going to move on to range, and the first part of that plan involves completing the Golem, as well as Demon Slayer, which are the requirements for Shadow of the Storm, and I can put 10,000 XP on a range. That's 120,000 XP straight up to level 51. That's also going to let us equip some studded armor and full green D-hide for 2 more tasks. Super efficient, super satisfying. I think next we're going to move on to Herblore. Before getting super into the Herblore grind, we're going to get birdhouses on the go, set up and ready. The clean necklace took me forever to find, but we've got everything we need now. We just need to go imbue the pendant to Fossil Island, and we're good to go. In case it wasn't clear, I'm very easily distracted by these little side quests. They are good things to set up, however, and it's definitely going to help our account in the long run. But we need to get back to getting our total level up for those skills that are still low level. Alrighty, so just from cleaning a few herbs, we've managed to get up to 8 herb lore, and with a plus 12 boost from Production Prodigy, then we can make higher level potions than we otherwise would be able to. But I'm just going to start making what I can, and we got to remember that there's a chance that we'll get some extra potions made here just through Production Prodigy. I'm going to make sure that I wear an Amulet of Chemistry, as there is a task for making a 4-dose potion, but let's just get straight into it. If we make these warm potions, then that is one task for, there's the 4-dose potion, and also a task for making an attack potion. There we go, Marintil's made, and that's another task for creating an anti-poison. And a task for drinking a strength potion, which we just made. So I've still got a few Guams left, and we're already up to level 26, which is perfect. We're actually not going to train too much Herblore. Since Prayer's kind of been sorted, Souls Wars is definitely something that I'm going to be doing, but I just kind of need to burn some time. Maybe I need to plan some tasks. It's quite fun as well. I am enjoying it. So Herblore's back to being the lamp skill. And speaking of lamps, we've been sitting on one for a little while, which I believe is a level 21, so great, we can use this on Herblore. That gets us another 12,000 XP. We're already up to level 35 Herblore, which is fantastic. With the boost, that's 47 as well. Of course, that does mean we're able to clean a few more herbs as well, which is a little bit extra experience. Though I'm not going to go looking for the secondaries for these just yet. We'll just keep a hold of them for now. And there's a task just for activating Smite, something I didn't even realize I could do just yet. Right, so I've given a lot of thought, and though there are still a few quests that I want to do for tasks or experience, I think 138 quest points is plenty, and it's better to just get early farming out of the way. Plant as high level seeds as we possibly can. Now, I think I'm pretty good at Tears of Guthix guessing where they are going to go, where the blue tears are going to go, but we'll see just how much experience we get out of this. Here we go. Right, so that's a fantastic start, already up to level 28, and as well we get some real dopamine out of those base level achievements. The only two that we don't have a level 30 are Runecraft and Farming. We'll go get Farming started now. We're actually super close to 29 as well. We'll get Farming started now, and then Runecrafting something I'm going to tidy up kind of while we're waiting for patches to grow. So just running around and planting all the seeds that we could got us up to 33 farming, which is a good start, but I'm really starting to stress a little bit about the lack of allotment patches that we have. It's definitely going to come down to tree runs, and that's why it's going to be super important to keep on top of my birdhouse runs. So it is that time again when we've got to make a load of progress in our tasks. But before we just start jumping into any old random tasks, I'm going to take a look at these achievement diaries and get whatever ones I can finished. Desert done, and that's the Varrock diary done. Quick stop to do big chompy bird hunting. Well, I hadn't planned on completing Zoga Flesh Eaters, but I wanted to use some brutal arrows for my chompy hunting, and I mean, I guess the Herblore XP is appreciated. Man, this is definitely going to be one of the worst grinds that I have to do. I'm not sure how much I'll do. There are tasks for doing up to 4,000 kills, and I am telling you, if that task ever gets done, it will be the last task I do. Without the assembler, you lose so many arrows, it's such a nightmare. But anyway, I was really looking to get the Kandran and Karamja diaries done as well as Western Provinces, but I'm going to need to take some AFK time. There's 100 maple longbows unstrung. I'm going to stay here for a little bit as we're going to need some maples for birdhouses as well. So while I'm doing that, I'm going to think of what I'm doing next. That's 100 U-logs chopped, and there's no task for that, but there is a task to burn 100 U-logs. So that's at least that stored. Again, I'm going to stay here for a little bit, prep for those birdhouses, and think about what to do next. There's level 1250 total, just as I'm finishing up a birdhouse run just before going to bed for the night. There's that task for getting some super compost. Alright guys, I'm going to call it a night there at the end of that farm run. We came up at 38, almost 39 farming. We've got a lot of stuff in the works. It might not seem like we made a load of progress, but we've definitely got a lot of tasks to knock out tomorrow, and we should make major progress. So yeah, while it might not seem like we got loads done today, and we've definitely dropped down on the high scores, we've set up a lot of groundwork, and tomorrow we'll be unlocking our final region as well as a new relic. And believe me when I tell you that we have big plans for tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching, take care, and I'll catch you again later.